I know it's hard to hear, but you can't keep ignoring this. What do you want from me? It's too late. It's not too late. We have to face the truth.
Maybe you're right. This looks incredible. You really outdid yourself.
I'm glad you think so. I wanted it to be perfect.
It is. To us. And to many more evenings like this.
To us. I know you're worried, but it's going to be all right. I hope so. I just don't know what to do. We'll figure it out. We always do. You're right. Of course.
Darkness. The entire facility is now covered in silence and shadows. Project Phoenix has been shut down, but the cost was heavy. Outside, Mecran and Kerem stand near the building, breathing heavily. Sabri's voice echoes through the comms. Ateş. Ateş respond. But there is no answer. Tears fill Mecran's eyes. No, this can't be happening. Kerem holds her arm. We have to leave now. In the distance, emergency vehicle lights begin to appear. Sirens grow louder. Sabri speaks again, urgently. The system is completely down, but the building is unstable. Get out of there. Mecran looks back at the building one last time, as if waiting for a miracle. Then she whispers, he'll come back. Kerem says nothing, but even he isn't sure. Scene shift. A few hours later, a hidden safe house. Sabri sits in front of his laptop, checking system logs again and again. I'm trying to trace his signal, but I'm not finding anything. Mecran sits silently in a corner. Her eyes are red, but no more tears fall. Only silence. Kerem slowly walks toward her. Mecran. She doesn't even look at him. Kerem continues. What Ateş did, no one else could have done. Mecran quietly says, he'll come back. This time, there is certainty in her voice. Meanwhile, an unknown location. A dark room. Broken wire sparks. And someone lying on the ground. The camera slowly zooms in. Blood, a burned jacket. And then, Ateş. He's alive, but unconscious. His eyes twitch slightly, as if trying to wake up. Footsteps echo from the distance. Someone approaches him. A shadow falls over him. And an unknown voice says, finally, the hero has fallen. Ateş slowly opens his eyes, but can't see clearly. The voice speaks again. You stopped Phoenix, but the game isn't over yet. A pause. Now it's my turn. Back to safe house. Suddenly, Sabri shouts, wait, I got a signal. Mecran instantly stands up. From where? Sabri stares at the screen, shocked. This is impossible. Kerem asks, what is it? Sabri says slowly. The silence of the night slowly returns to the city, but this time, nothing feels the same. Inside the safe house, tension fills the air. Sabri suddenly leans closer to his screen, his eyes widening in shock. The signal, it's still there. Mecran instantly stands up, her breathing getting heavier. From where? Sabri says slowly. From inside the facility. For a moment, time seems to stop. There's only one possible meaning. Ateş is alive. Hope returns to Mecran's eyes, but this time, that hope carries fear as well. We're going back. Kerem looks at her, his tone serious. Going there means walking straight into death. Mecran responds without hesitation. We're going anyway, because this time it's not about the mission. It's about Ateş. After some time, the same destroyed facility stands before them once again. Darkness, broken walls, sparks, and silence everywhere. As if the place is still alive, but for something else. Mecran moves inside without stopping. Kerem follows her, and Sabri guides them through comms. The signal is coming from the basement level. With every step, the tension increases. Broken glass crunches beneath their feet. From somewhere far away, a faint metallic sound echoes. Kerem whispers, we're not alone. But Mecran doesn't stop, because in her mind, there's only one name, Ateş. Meanwhile, in a dark room, Ateş slowly regains consciousness. His hands are tied, his body is weak, but his eyes still hold the same determination. Who are you? He says with difficulty. A voice emerges from the darkness. Cold-controlled. Your new enemy. Atesh's eyes open slightly wider, which means the game isn't over. It has just begun. Near the basement, Mecran and Kerem slowly descend the stairs. Sabri's voice echoes in their ears. The signal is very close. Mecran's heartbeat rises. Ateş. But the moment they reach the final step, suddenly, the lights turn on. Bright light floods their eyes. They freeze. And in that 1 second, they understand.
Darkness still dominates the basement, but this time it's not silence, it's control. Guns are pointed from every direction. Mecran and Kerem stand in the center, completely surrounded. In front of them, the shadow stands still. Then he takes a step forward. Slowly his face comes into the light, sharp eyes, a calm expression, but something dangerous hidden beneath. "Remember the name," he says. "Rauf." Mecran stares at him angrily. "What have you done to Ateş?" Rauf smiles faintly and replies, "Relax, he's still alive." Kerem subtly adjusts his stance, looking for a chance to strike, but Rauf notices immediately. "No need to play hero, you're already inside my game." Meanwhile, Ateş is now fully conscious. His hands are still tied, but there is no weakness in his eyes anymore, only focus. He observes the room carefully, cameras, wires, a central console. This isn't just any place. This is a control room. Ateş slowly moves his tied hands, applying pressure, testing the restraint. The rope begins to loosen, and then a soft snap sound. He's free, but he doesn't move immediately. He waits. For the right moment, back in the basement, Rauf steps closer to Mecran. "You stopped Phoenix. Impressive." A pause. "But do you really think the game ended there?" Mecran responds angrily, "The game ends with you." Rauf lets out a quiet laugh. "Confidence, I like that." He gives a signal. One of the guards steps forward and points a gun directly at Mecran. Kerem tries to react, but instantly guns are aimed at him as well. The situation feels completely out of control. At the same time, on the upper level, a door slowly opens. A shadow moves quietly through the corridor. Ateş. He advances silently, avoiding guards, every step calculated, every move precise. Then he hears something from below, Mecran's voice. He stops, and in his eyes there is only one thing now: rage. Back in the basement, Rauf is about to make his final move. Let's see how this game ends. He raises his gun, aims directly at Mecran, and just as he is about to pull the trigger, a gunshot echoes, but the bullet hits Rauf's gun. Everyone freezes. Rauf turns back, and a shadow appears at the top of the stairs. Slowly, the light reveals him.